Czechoslovakia was a country with a tumultuous history, full of political and social significance. From its creation in 1918 after the First World War to its peaceful dissolution in 1993, it experienced different phases that shaped its identity and relationships with its neighbors. After World War I, Czechoslovakia was formed as an independent country that included regions such as Bohemia, Moravia, and Slovakia. However, regional instability and external pressures, especially from Germany and Hungary, put the country's unity to the test. Wow! During World War II, Slovakia separated from Czechoslovakia and became an independent state under a government that openly embraced Nazi ideology. This period, marked by anti-Semitism and the genocide of the Jewish population, represents one of the darkest chapters in Slovakia's history. After the Second World War, Czechoslovakia was reconstituted, but this time under the influence of the Soviet Union and the Warsaw Pact. The expulsion of Germans and Hungarians from Slovakia, along with reprisals against those who had collaborated with the Nazis, left deep scars that took time to heal. The Prague Spring of 1968 was an attempt at liberalization that was brutally crushed by Warsaw Pact forces. The invasion led to the deaths of Czechoslovak citizens and an increase in repression by the communist government. Finally, in 1993, Czechoslovakia peacefully split into two successor states, the Czech Republic and the Slovak Republic. This event, known as the Velvet Divorce, marked the beginning of a new era for Slovakia as an independent and sovereign nation. Since then, Slovakia has made great strides in integrating with the European Union and NATO, adopting the euro as its national currency in 2009. The election of Zuzana Chaputova as president in 2019 is an example of the country's progress and evolution over recent decades. However, with the opening of borders and increased freedom of movement within the EU, the situation has changed. Today, Slovakia has become a legal destination for immigrants, although the proportion of foreigners in the country is still relatively low compared to other EU members. Most immigrants come from neighboring countries such as the Czech Republic, Hungary, and Austria, as well as from Southeastern Europe and Russia. These immigrants contribute to the cultural richness and diversity of Slovak society. As for asylum applications, Slovakia has received a limited number, with a relatively low approval rate. This may be due to the country's restrictive asylum policies and the perception that Slovakia is not a particularly attractive destination for asylum seekers. Despite this, Slovakia remains committed to its international obligations in terms of refugee protection, and is working to improve its housing and integration capacities.